Kelly Osbourne first became a household name in 2002 with the premiere of Meet the Osbournes, a reality show that chronicled the lives of rock and roller Ozzy Osbourne, his wife Sharon, and their angsty teenage children, Jack and Kelly. But since then, Kelly Osbourne has undergone quite the transformation. Though Kelly Osbourne may be most widely known for her television and music career, she's also an accomplished author. Osbourne debuted her very first book in 2009, an autobiography and self-help hybrid aptly titled Fierce. In the book, she candidly discusses her famous father's struggles with alcoholism along with her own difficulties. The title page reads, "I would like to dedicate this book to every young woman who's ever felt lost." In 2017, Osbourne was bitten by the writing bug again when she penned There Is No F***ing Secret, Letters from a Badass B***, a memoir written in the form of letters wherein she discusses various topics including her friendship with Amy Winehouse, an ode to those who pee on the toilet seat, and the harrowing moment she saw her father nearly lose his life in front of her following a serious ATV accident. Kelly wrote of the traumatic experience. They had resuscitated him and he was yelling, "Don't f*** up my tattoos! I'll f***ing kill you if you f*** up my tattoos!" That gave me a little bit of hope. The road for Kelly Osbourne has certainly not been easy, especially when it comes to addiction. She famously told Extra TV, "I am an addict and had thought that I had enough time under my belt and I could drink like a normal person, and it turns out I cannot and I will never be normal." Osbourne was first introduced to prescription drugs at age 13, as she told People in 2009, "I had my tonsils taken out and they gave me liquid Vicodin. I found when I take this, people like me. I'm having fun, I'm not getting picked on. It became a confidence thing." By the time she and her family were reality stars, she was a full-blown addict. Temporary confidence aside, however, the drug abuse was negatively impacting her life. Recalling a particularly troubling period in her life, Osbourne told People, "I drank, I was rude, I said I'd do something and wouldn't show up. I did what I could to destroy it." Since then, Osbourne has fought long and hard against the disease with stints at various rehabilitation treatment centers. Osbourne relapsed with alcohol in April 2021, but in true form, she opted to address the situation head-on and told Extra TV, "This is something I am going to battle for the rest of my life. It's never going to be easy." Fashionista Kelly Osbourne has made quite the name for herself in the world of fashion. Osbourne joined the panelists of E's Fashion Police in 2010 alongside the legendary Joan Rivers, wherein she provided humorous commentary about A-list celebrities and their fashion mishaps. However, after more than 5 years on the show, she opted to leave following an offensive comment fellow panelist Juliana Rancic made on air about actress and singer Zendaya. Prior to her departure from the famous show, however, Osbourne struck out on her own, creating her very own fashion line with HSN. During an interview with Glamour, Osbourne explained that the mission of the line, which she cleverly named Stories by Kelly Osbourne, was to give the wearer an opportunity to attach a sentimental story to their favorite pieces. She dished to the magazine, "Each piece comes with a name and a storybook, so the customer can write about the first time they wore it." Still, Osbourne was quick to admit that she doesn't consider herself an exclusive fashion designer. Instead, she'd much rather cater to the masses, and told Glamour, "I'm not trying to be the next, Stella McCartney or the next big thing in fashion. I'm trying to make fashion fair, and make women feel beautiful and make clothing from size 0 to 24. During an exclusive interview with The Guardian in 2014, Kelly Osbourne spoke candidly about the harsh criticism she's received from the public in regards to her size. She explained, "What I've learned through the media is that they look down on someone for being fat far more than for being a junkie. A lot of kids still walk around thinking Pete Doherty is the coolest thing ever. I personally don't get it. Meanwhile, they're writing about how Charlotte Church is disgusting and fat. She's just had a baby." In August 2020, however, Osbourne made a shocking revelation and admitted on Instagram to shedding 85 pounds. In yet another post, she celebrated her transformation and wrote, "Yes, I'm bragging because I worked hard and it feels good." Discussing her weight loss on the Hollywood Raw podcast, Osbourne revealed, "I had surgery. I did it. I'm proud of it. I did the gastric sleeve. All it does is change the shape of your stomach. I got that almost 2 years ago." Kelly Osbourne's name once again hit the headlines in May 2021 as rumors of alleged plastic surgery started circulating. Osbourne resolved to set the record straight once and for all. The Shut Up singer clapped back at the haters in an impromptu Instagram video in which she said, "I just want to bring up a topic that you guys are talking about because I'm always really honest and really upfront about what I've done to my body and who I am." Osbourne continued, "I have not had plastic surgery. I have never done anything to my face other than a couple of injections in my lips, in my jaw, and in my forehead here. I do not lie, but thank you for the compliment."
I never want to be one of those people that lies about where I'm at
This confrontational stance is a far cry from the behavior she's exuded in the past. During an interview with The Guardian, Osbourne previously recalled an encounter she had with television host Jonathan Ross and said, "He took a picture of me from my album cover and then another picture of me and goes, 'That's not you, you're fat. Look how much they airbrushed it.'"
And just not knowing who you are as a person is kind of a hard thing to go through.
While she played it off at the time, Osbourne admits that the moment left her reeling as she told The Guardian, "What he said to me destroyed me for 2 years." If you or anyone you know is struggling with addiction issues, help is available. Visit the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration website or contact SAMHSA's National Helpline at 1-800-662-HELP 4357.